This is part of my series on every item and how they should be used in Item Smash. Steel Diver is one of the most versatile items in the game. Um, it is very good for zoning, shield pressure, combos, practically everything. The Steel Diver, I believe, is the best shooting type item. The main special things about the Steel Diver are absurd amounts of damage, and the fact that when you shoot it, the projectile waits in place for a short period of time before it starts moving, which allows you to run behind it. The first thing I will go over is how to play with the Steel Diver in neutral and combos, but then we'll go over some of the counterplay. So, as I just said, the most important thing about it is the fact that you can run behind it, even with Ganondorf, one of the slowest characters in the game. You can run behind it and normally catch up to the opponent. So it allows you to both zone and be extremely aggressive. And normally when you're running behind it, I would recommend shooting more. Especially if you're a faster character, but even with Ganondorf, it puts on crazy amounts of pressure. This also, the fact that you can shoot it while running like this, also allows it to be one of the best combo items in the game. As you can see, you can easily do 82. A lot of the time you can even get up to 100, 120% off of just shooting it a couple of times and then throwing it at the end. It normally ends up, you shoot it 5 or 6 times and then throw it. That works for every character in the game. It's not specific to Ganondorf. One other very important thing is the fact that it combos into most characters' up airs at low percents, such as, and this is extremely good for characters with either combo up airs or strong up airs that send away from you, such as Ganondorf. Because like you can't do forward airs or nairs while you do this. As you can see, you can do up air, you can do down air, but if you try and do back air, it will just shoot it. If you try and do forward air, it will just shoot it. But you can still do up airs like that, which gives you a combo option. You also can still do dash attacks, and at lower percents, Ganon can combo into his, and a lot of characters can with it. And if you hit a character with Steel Diver to up air, then that sets up perfectly for either continuing the pressure with running away Steel Diver if you want them off of you, or you can run towards them with Steel Diver and try and start one of the crazy combos again. The main thing I would recommend against shield is to just shoot it once, throw it, assuming you are close to them. Shoot it once, and then throw it, and then either try and hit them with a move that will break their shield, which most characters have, such as Ganondorf's dash attack will even break their shield from that low. But, if you don't have a good move that will break their shield, you can just shoot, throw it, and then grab. Or you can throw it back if you want. I recommend you can throw it back if you want to if you want to grab them through their shield, or if you want to break their shield, I would recommend throwing it at them and then dash attacking or whatever. But now, considering how strong all of this sounds, the way you can deal with a lot of this pressure, which it obviously, they obviously still will have the upper hand, but I would recommend jumping over it, because if you jump over one and they jump back, you can always jump over the second. If they continue jumping, you can get past all of them and be at point blank again. And then you can try and pressure the person with the steel diver. If the still will have a steel diver, which is an item, which gives them extremely fast options, such as Z dropping it, which is frame 1. But it does mean that you no longer are getting zoned, which is preferable, and often you can get an up air if they are trying to chase you into the air, because they don't have access to most of their aerials. So yes, they will still have their down air, but they don't have their nair, which is a lot of characters' fastest aerials. And it's very important that if you are good enough at parrying that you can just parry it, that would be the best idea, because if you can parry it, then that means that you can wait out their steel diver. And against the way I showed to guarantee a grab or guarantee anything else, parrying it will just completely stop that from working, because if you parry it, then it gives you some invincibility where you can jab or do something else. And it also works against if they are trying to break your shield. Well, that's all I have. Please subscribe to Flying Tatsuman Combos if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more of this series. I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.